stretching here on the floor here. Just for you guys to see. As you know, my kicks are not the most beautiful. My hips are not the most mobile, but pretty much the only thing that I can do about it is work on it consistently until my hips are opening. I'm gonna do the forward fold stretch again, kind of, to show you my progress here. Keeping the knees straight here and just really trying to stretch down into the ground and touch my toes. Not really there yet. Not really there yet for the toes, but I can hinge in my hip. You see that? I'm able to fold and fold and fold deeper and deeper now. Wow, I'm close to the toes in a way where, you know, I wasn't a couple of freaking months ago, you know. Well, honestly, I mean, a week ago. I've only been doing this for about a week now. I've only been stretching for about a week. And by stretching, I mean just like stretching is the main focus of my day-to-day life right now. I've been stretching, you know, training martial arts and stuff like that, but that's been kind of like my main focus day by day for a little bit. And so now I'm just looking for a YouTube video on this stretch I was doing earlier.
I hope I'll be lucky enough to get out.
Yeah, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it.
Today I want to teach you how to correctly perform the 90-90 hip stretch. Very important stretch.
I know how to do this stretch, but I think it's
really
good.
deep tissues, including the hip capsule.
It's good to watch this guy because his video is so good.
We want to make sure that that front
His
thigh
video is so good, and it's always good to learn from someone that really knows what they're doing
the back thigh extends out to the side
when it comes to flexibility. You know, you really want to learn from someone that knows what the hell they're talking about.
Spinning out to the side pretty much like this. Okay, or the front knee is lifted. I want you to modify this a little bit by just pulling the foot in slightly. Okay?
I'm spilling out to the side.
Use that angle of external rotation at that front hip.
This is one hell of a stretch.
Keep that stretch. I'm just going to also address, you might feel some pinching in the back hip.
Got some pinching here yet.
Bring that back knee forward slightly, and that's going to be a little bit more comfortable.
Okay.
To get the right position for you, I'm going to start in the 90-90 position here. To get a stretch under this front hip, which is what we're going to attempt to do in a second, the first thing I want you to do is post out on that outside.
I need the pillow though.
Try and get your body, your shoulders square over.
I need the pillow because I gotta get my body square over my hips here. And the pillow is the only way I can do that right now with my level of flexibility.
Both hands are down, my shoulders are square to that front chin, and to achieve a stretch, I'm going to do two things. I'm thinking of a couple of things here. Keeping my shoulders tall, so my spine long.
Keeping my spine long.
I'm going to lean forward.
Lean
Think
forwards.
about hovering that belly button up.
Hovering that belly button.
Chin, okay? So what we're trying to do here is we're just trying to tilt the pelvis.
Oh.
What we don't want to do, we don't want to round the spine.
Oh.
That's not going to do anything for the hip. So if you stay there, I'll show you what that looks like from the side, okay? If you come back to this position. So,
He said, I'll show you what it looks like from the side. This guy's British, or whatever. Fucking British guy. I don't usually like listen to him, but.
Hovering up and forward, and then the shoulders lean, the spine is long and straight. And
Right here.
now,
He's like, I'm gonna show it to you from the side. So, this is me doing it from the side for you guys. Now remember, I'm super tight, so if you're more bendier than me, which you most likely are, it's gonna look completely different for you.
So once you find that stretch, I want you to slow your breathing down. That's key for an effective stretch. So you sort of 3-second inhale, 4 to 6 second exhale, slow diaphragmatic breathing.
Slowing the breathing.
That position up to 2 minutes. So that
And I'm gonna try to hold this for 2 minutes, yeah.
The back hip right now is in internal rotation. So this is going to work external rotation.
Keep the
This one
chest up and the freaking spine straight though.
do this.
Ooh yeah, that's so much of a stretch right there. Don't round your back here.
want you to place the
Ooh,
sole of your
I
front
feel that in my hip.
against your back thigh. That's the first thing to do. So
Oh my
you're in
goodness.
the box position here. You're going to place the hand, your inside hand, over your belly button, and you're going to rotate through this lower abdomen and square your shoulders up to the back shin. Okay? Here. Now,
Oh my goodness, dude.
I rotate it through here. You can see that it's turning. I'm winding up that hip into internal rotation. What we don't want to do is we don't want to just do this with the shoulders. You won't feel that stretch in this back hip very well that way. So we turn through here, place the hands behind the body, and then you can adjust my hands. I'm really just trying to square up my shoulders.
I think this is about as low as I go here.
Now,
This is as low as I can possibly do it while keeping my back straight. Oh.
So I'm just, it's very subtle. I'm just thinking about sinking my weight down into that hip.
Just holding.
The stretch we're looking for now is more at the top of the hip. We are working here at the hip capsule, okay? Which is the deepest layer of tissue at that hip. And for that, I'm kind of thinking it's kind of like it's a weird sensation, not like a typical muscle stretch. It almost feels like something's kind of breaking.
I'm bringing myself back up here.
Feels like it's being stretched, but it's a weird sensation.
And so that's how it feels. And this stretch is wow. When I tell you this stretch is wow, it is something that is helping me. You know, I can't say that this stretch is not helping me. I'm not even done with it because there's a second level to it. But I want to watch him explain the second part of the stretch because I feel like I haven't been doing it right lately, and this is why I always come back to the videos so that I can, you know, I can convene with the stretcher gods or whatever, and see if what I'm doing is fucking good or not, dude. So for this second one, you bring the leg down. I know you guys can't see it, right? But you bring the leg down, you make like a box, like a little triangle, right? Over my belly button. And I rotate over my lower abdomen. It's hard for me to rotate because winding up the hip.
Very well that way. So we turn through here, place the hands behind the body.
Ooh, okay.
And then I can adjust my hands.
So my hips now.
Just trying to square up my shoulders now to the back leg.
Square up my shoulders to the back leg.
Head stretch going on. Might already feel it. If you do, that's fine.
Yeah, it's intense.
Think about sinking into this hip. So I'm just
It's already intense.
So I'm just thinking about sinking.
I'm gonna try to sink my weight into the hip here.
The stretch
Wow.
we're looking for now is more at the top of the hip.
Wow.
We're working here at the hip capsule.
The hip capsule.
The deepest layer of tissue
Deepest layer of tissue
at that
in the hip. And yes, it is making a big difference in my flexibility. Wow.
But it's a weird sensation a couple of inches down from the top of the hip there. And it's just a weird sensation.
Wow.
Describe, you'll know it doesn't feel like a normal muscle stretch. So
Wow, it is a weird sensation. It is a weird sensation to feel here.
And again, I'm just going to slow my breathing down. Okay, there's no pain, there's no discomfort. It feels actually quite nice. I'm feeling that sensation a couple of minutes.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm just going to hold that now.
Wow. Holding that there. Wow. 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 And I'm going to do the second leg or the second hip where you guys can see me do it. Now that I have reconvened with that British guy and he has given me the sauce again, I can effectively share the sauce with you guys. Now remember, the only reason I'm doing this is because I am extremely tight, okay? And I feel like by recording this and reaching a level of looseness that originally was thought possible for me and my kind, because I'm just, you know, there's a fly on my foot. But by my kind, I just mean people that are tight and grew up playing Minecraft. You know, if you grew up playing Minecraft and you weren't doing sports and you're really tight and you can't touch your toes, yeah, you should watch my videos because I'm the same as you, bro. Right now I'm just trying to, but right now I'm trying to fix it, you know, I'm trying to fix it for the betterment of my life, you know, so I can get more movement going. This hip is like, wow, this hip, it's like night and day. This hip, dude, night and day difference, how low I can go into this stretch with this hip. I mean, it's just insane, bro. This hip literally is letting me go deep, 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 deep into this stretch. Almost as if I don't need the pillow for this hip. But let me not round my back. I might be rounding my back here. Yeah, I feel like when I round my back, I go deeper. When my back is straight, I'm not as deep. But this is way deeper than I was going with the other leg. I'm holding this for 1 to 2 minutes here. I don't really know how long 1 to 2 minutes really is, so I just kind of just like hang out here. I don't count. I just hang out here until I start to feel genuine crazy levels of discomfort, and then I come up and I come down. Like, I play with it, you know. I try to stay in this position for a good amount of time. It's hard, you know, to be in this condition, in this position for any amount of time, in my opinion. It is hard. You see right there, my arm is getting tired. So I just, you know, I feel like I don't need the pillow for this side, honestly. But right there, my arm is getting tired, so I have to, you know, move it. My arm is still kind of tired. Oh, oh, that hip. My hip is getting stretched. Wow. That is amazing, guys. This is an amazing stretch that will have you, if you're tight like me, you will know the feeling of like not feeling like you're a thought, like you're a brain trapped in a body, you know. And if you're into martial arts like me, you feel like, yeah, I'm trapped in my body. I can't do the kicks that I want to do. I can't do what I want to do. My stuff is trapped in my body. You have to stretch. You have to stretch, and you have to stretch consistently like this, you know. Really, 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 really get in there, hold that stretch, and let that, oof, like right there, oh, it's so discomfortable here. It's hard to stay in this position for long, but I'm holding it. It's harder when I'm speaking. I normally do this in silence. But just kind of like hold that position there and just feel that there, you know. And then now I'm gonna do the big one. So this is the stretch for a hip capsule. And so this is the big one, bro. Like, you know, if you're gonna do one of these, and if you are as tight as I am, you've probably never stretched this muscle before in your life. Which I feel like when I started to do this stretch, I felt that way, like, wow. It immediately does leaps and bounds for your flexibility when you get up off of the ground after this too. And you know, because it's like, it stretches the very inner part of your hip. Like, I was doing butterflies, I was doing the frog pose and stuff like that, and my flexibility was not increasing, and I was always wondering why. And then I realized it's because of, I wasn't stretching this part of my hip. So here we go. He was saying, hold your belly button and use your hip to kind of move yourself over here to square your, this is my bad hip, so squaring my shoulders over the hip, and then I'm putting my weight into that freaking hip, you know, putting my weight into that hip, really sinking into it, you know what I mean? Wow. Yeah, this is a crazy stretch. This is a crazy good stretch, man. Oh. Woo. Oh. Damn, dude. I can barely even hold this, man. On this side. Wow, bro. arms are just not strong enough to really hold me up there. My core is not strong enough really to support my body. But then after I do that on both legs, I naturally sit up on the butt bone. My hip is back in its proper placement, you know. And then after I do that, I like to do the butterflies, get the butterflies in here, and you know, really do this with the butterflies and stuff like that. Like now, because you know you're sitting, your hip is like, you know, you just did a lot of like treatment on your hips. You can kind of do the other side now and let the inner hip rest. And now because the inner hip is loosened, you know, you can go for the butterfly here a little bit. And I notice after I do that hip stretch, I hold it for a lot longer. I'm just recording this right now. But after I do that hip stretch, I normally hold it for a lot longer. I'm stretching all day usually. Now you see my butterfly is not very low to the ground, but after I do that hip stretch, I feel like I could get my butterfly lower to the, like my butterfly is lower than it normally is right now. Like normally I'm up here, right now I'm like down here, you know, after that stretch. So that's good, you know, I'm freaking making good progress here, stretching well, you know, just like trying to get that hip mobility in. Because the more my hips are able to be mobile, the more my lower back will feel good. Like I noticed that this stretch really targets the lower back. Like if you have pain sitting on the floor, if you have pain sitting straight, if you have pain with, you know what I mean, like a dull, like I feel like I've been like neglecting this dull pain in my body. And these stretches, like the last stretch I showed specifically, you know, really targets the pain and makes it so that your life feels better, you know. Also with the butterfly stretch, you can try to like, you know, like, oh, that's tight. Damn, my body is like a stiff board. But right here, I am folding forwards here, you know, because that's like a way to do the butterfly stretch effectively, is like folding forwards into the hip so that hip gets that stretch right there. Like you want that stretch, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, I'm getting that stretch right now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This will not be comfortable, guys. This will not be comfortable. 2, 3. Oh, like that was not comfortable, you know? Very painful. My left hip just clicked there, almost as if my hip is like, we gotta get back into place where we're not mobile, you know? Like your body, if you're as tight as me, your body's gonna fight you every step of the way to stay tight. So you have to continuously tell your body that I want to move. You see, and look at my forefold after that stretch. Wow, possibly a lot deeper now. If you're watching, I don't know if I am deeper, but it feels like I can easily touch the ground. And you see that? I can tap my toes there. I'm tapping my toes there. But before I was like up here, you know? That's the power of hip hinging, guys. The power of hinging your hip open. Oh, another big hip pop. You know, when I'm getting these, I know that I need to, that it's like my hip is like not, and also another benefit of stretching, now I feel amazing right now. I feel really good. Like walking is butter smooth, man. Butter smooth walking. I don't know how to explain it, you know?